All right. Thank you for coming. I will now give my speech and my persuasive speech. So, in the United States, you go about and you walk in any street of the most modern parts and some rural places too. And the biggest, most used plants that we have in the front yard and the backyard is grass. It's grass. We have it everywhere. We have different types of grass. We take care of different types of needs that each grass has. We use time, we use money, we use water, we use chemicals, we use our more time because we have to buy machines. We have to do a lot of things to keep grass. But for what? It gives us absolutely nothing. It doesn't feed us. I don't know if the oxygen is good enough so compared to other resources and other things that can give us the same thing. Why do we allocate so many resources, so much time, so much money, so much machinery to grow something that in the end gives us nothing back? It's so much and it uses so much of our land. Today, I would like to propose that we change that. I would like to propose that we stop growing grass at all. No more grass. And grow our own gardens, our own family gardens, individual gardens, community gardens. Instead of growing useless plants, we grow something that will give us back on our investment of time, money, machinery, and work. Now, I will talk about the economics of water usage and the difference between yard of grass and gardens of vegetables and things that actually bring back to our work. Now, an average American size yard is about 10,871 square feet. And according to today's homeowners.com, 100 times 100 yard, 100 per 100 yard with 1 inch of water will cost about $12. If you separate meter for irrigation, or $39 if you don't. If you water your yard every week during the summer, the cost will add up to close to $50 or $156 a month. Now, a garden needs to be watered once. It will help with the growth and the strength of the roots if you water once a week. But a yard needs to be watered twice a week. The prices, according to the information that I've given to you and the times that you need to water the yard per week, will end up in giving you these numbers. A garden will cost you around $169.59 to water, and a yard of, again, useless plants will end up costing you about $339.80. This is the thing. It's only water cost. There's more. There's the usage of time. Now, I'm only giving this, but I'm not including the usage of time, the using of machinery, of tools, and of just work labor force. A garden will obviously give you back, but a yard it won't. Plus, a yard you need a weed eater, you need a lawnmower. In a garden, if you keep it nicely, you need gloves, you need maybe a shovel, a leaf raker. It's not a lot of complicated equipment that you need to take care of a garden. For this reason, economically, a garden will give you more feedback, more dividends of your labor and your time by fruits, vegetables, whatever you plant in it, than a yard will. A yard will just look pretty, but a garden can also look pretty if you take care of it. And in water costs, it's half of what a yard costs you of water. It's $169 compared to $339 of water costs. Now, for a garden, now let's talk a bit more of what a garden does and what other benefits of having a garden instead of a yard. A garden can render you, for example, the most planted fruits and vegetables in a garden, according to gardenchannels.com. is beans, broccoli, cabbage, carrots, cauliflower. I myself will plant some habaneros because my family loves that. And I will also plant some watermelon. I love watermelon. And that's the plants that will give you back. Now, it does take time. It does take time to take care of a garden. It doesn't matter how much you close your eyes, weeds are gonna grow, but weeds grow in yards too. Now, according to the 2019 American Time Use Survey, people are spending anywhere from 1.5 to 2 hours and a half in their gardens. Yet, 5 minutes give you just enough time to complete the basics, like watering, planting, pest control, or cleaning. Having a garden does not give you more things to do. It does not. It's helping you with money, helping you save time by not having to use money that you otherwise would have used in a yard. And 5 minutes, if you for the least, will give you the basics. Every day it will give you the basics of what you need to take care of a yard instead of having to use money for expensive equipment to take care of a yard. A garden will help you in so many different ways to keep your costs down. Now, in summary, I'd like to first state that there's absolutely nothing wrong with not wanting this. But my recommendation to you, and according to the data, the information I have given you, ditching the yard method of green useless plants will help you to invest the time that you would have invested in a yard into something that's actually gonna give you back. A garden, what it does for you, it saves you money, saves you time. I'm gonna say money again because for me that's, as a broke college student, that's the biggest thing. And it's gonna save you labor force. We have also seen that according to what you plant in it, it's gonna give you dividends. For example, if you plant beans, broccolis, cabbage, as I said, habaneros or watermelon, it's gonna give you that back instead of having useless plants to mow twice a week, 3 times a week if you're if you're really picky. Now that's the benefits of having a yard. As I said, gardens cost you about $169.59 to water, yet yards cost you around $339.80 to water. Just because of the economics, of the time usage, and the things that it gives you back, a garden is worth it. Yards can be ditched. You can put them in somewhere else in your mind and use your time, energy, and resources for something that will actually give you back.